This short newsreel is being brought to you by Highland Rim Speedway, a little piece of racing history. Stop by Springfield High School's automotive class Wednesday afternoon. His name is Robbie Allison, and he's the grandson of NASCAR Hall of Fame member Bobby Allison and son to the late NASCAR driver Davey Allison. It was an opportunity for Robbie to promote automotive engineering careers ahead of a special day set aside at Highland Rim Speedway Saturday for his grandfather Bobby Allison.
So it must be quite a privilege for you at Highland Rim Speedway to have a bit of history there at the track.
It is definitely a privilege for us. It's an honor. This Saturday night we got Hall of Fame driver Bobby Allison, which was one of my all-time favorites, is going to be there. It's going to be Bobby Allison night. He'll be there signing autographs from 5:30 to 6:30. But earlier, this year we've had the privilege of getting Bobby's grandson, which is Davey's son, there to the track to hone his racing skills. And we got a pretty good group of racers at Highland Rim, and they're working him over and they're teaching him a few things, and they're rubbing a little paint.
Being in Highland Rim is fantastic. My grandfather got to race there quite a few times, and I've had the privilege and the blessing of being around Jerry and many other people at Highland Rim that remember him coming and can tell me stories upon stories of him racing out there. So that's fantastic for me, but also for me personally, it's been great because, like Jerry said, the competition out there is pretty stiff, and they definitely have been making me work for it, which is great, and great for me, and I know my grandfather's been pleased with that too, and so the racing's exciting, the fans are excited, and I know we drivers have been very excited too because we've been putting on some great shows. And as far as being here, this is fantastic. I feel like I just barely got out of high school a few years ago, and to be able to stand here and talk to these students about what we're working on and what I get to work on as a driver and mechanically with the car, and it's all really it's great. It's cool to see how excited they are, and I get excited too, and the more excited they get, the more I get. So this has been great and a privilege, and it's beautiful out here too. The weather's perfect, so definitely no complaints here.
Well, good luck on Saturday.
Thank you very much.
So this Saturday, you're going to be an honorary pit crew member on the red car over there on Saturday. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
How did you get the privilege, honor to do it?
I think somebody just volunteered me for it, and I was just willing to do it.
Race cars excite you?
Yes.
Why?
I grew up around racing. I've been to Highland Rim many times. I love them there.
Have you ever raced yourself?
No.
Do you plan to?
Yes.
So maybe changing the tires is a start.
Yes.
What does this mean to you today to have these two cars here, or the history of racing? What does that do for your class, for your students?
To me personally, it is awesome. To the students, they can only grow by this opportunity. I go back in racing many years, so it's really special to me. On another note, the kids, you seen the excitement today. That says a lot right there. They're loving it, and it's an opportunity they would never have gotten if it wasn't for Mr. Chris Webb.
What do you think it offers them for the future?
Many possibilities. This sport has several openings that fit right in this whole program. Automotive, engineering, nursing. They got to have physical trainers all the way down the hall.
Great. So I guess you're happy to have them here.
I'm tickled to death. Yes, sir. I really am. And it's been a pleasure. I've enjoyed it. And I hope we can do it again next year sometime.
Well, there you have it, Robertson County. If you'd like to see Robbie Allison race this weekend, head on over to Highland Rim Speedway. And this has been Jim Ball reporting for Smoky Barn News in Springfield.
Welcome to American Tire.
When you think about American Tire, it's easy to think about a state-of-the-art facility with brand-name tires and service that you can trust. But did you know American Tire also offers wheel alignments, brake repair, water pump replacement, AC servicing, engine diagnostics, starters, alternators, tune-ups, axle repair, and even engine and transmission replacement. Our staff is not only friendly, but well-trained and ready to answer all of your questions. So when you need tires, come see us. But when that check engine light comes on, we're ready to help you there too. American Tire is conveniently located near the intersection of Tom Austin Highway and Memorial Boulevard behind the McDonald's.
For quality and service for over 50 years, that's the American way.